This is a legal disclaimer for YouTube. The following video does not promote drug use, alcohol consumption, gambling, acts of violence, or any other illegal activities. The following video is meant to educate and entertain the viewer and therefore does not break any terms and conditions set by YouTube. I do not recommend anyone trying the activities mentioned in this video.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This is, I'm pretty sure you guys like school stories, alright? Because I was looking at my views and likes and whatnot, and my most popular video was my first video ever, which was a school story, and that one is my worst video so far, I would say. So let's basically tell another school story, right? So let's get straight into this. This is my first time buying a vape, okay? Now, I've been into the vapes for quite a while now. I've recently quit, and I'm onto the snus, or Zins, right? So, let's go back to when I was about 15, 16, and this was the, height of vaping. This was when vaping was still cool, right? Dual type thing, right? And I have this guy in school. He's a dodgy kind of guy. We can call him Jay, right? So Jay, he's basically a year older than me. He is a dodgy guy. Whatever I need, I go to him. He's the plug for it, right? He was my school plug. And one day I decided, you know what, why not get a vape, right? So I go to him, I say, you know what, give me any vape, right? He's like, alright, I'll get you one. That's £15, I remember I paid. I'm like, okay, that's not too much. So I give him 15. He comes back the next day, hands me the vape, and it's just this basic as you can get, refillable vape, because disposables weren't even a thing at that point, right? So I'll try and find a photo of the kind of vape I'm looking at telling the story about and put it up here, but I doubt I'll find the actual exact model. But anyway, let's get back into the story. So I purchased this vape, right? And I'm fucking pretty happy with myself, pretty cool guy, vaping in school and that. So, I use this thing 24/7. A few days later, I bring it to school as usual. Nothing out of the ordinary, and there's a staircase that nobody uses in the school. And that's basically, if me and my friends don't go out for lunch, or don't skip school, or don't fuck around, that's where we go for lunch. We just sit on that staircase and just chat shit, fuck about, play music, right? That's our basic chill spot, right? For that school, because no one really bothers us there, right? It's a staircase between the art department and the PE department, and it's like at the back of the school, so no one really uses it. But we used it as a chill spot. Now, one day I'm vaping there and I'm fucking about. I'm with my friend Zach, actually, and Jacob wasn't there actually, but there was another guy. We'll call him Adam, right? So Adam and Zach, I was with them. Adam's a big guy. Adam's fucking huge. He's tall and, chubby, right? I'm trying to explain his body type so you can picture it, right? Anyway, I'm now vaping into a wet floor sign, or wet floor cone, right? Because it was a cone. And I'm vaping into it, and I'm just hotboxing a cone at this point because I'm bored. And a teacher sees us through the window, because every door has a window, and the stairs that we're sitting on had a door. And the teacher sees us through the door, we see him walking by, we're like, shit. So we start to run away, but it's too late, right? The teacher saw us, the PE teacher saw us, he opens the door, and he catches us. And I have a lung full of fucking vape, right? I have a lung full of smoke. Mid-sentence when he's talking, he's like, okay, you boys can't be here, this is not the fucking chill out spot, this is not the hangout area, you need to bounce out here, basically. Mid-sentence, I start letting it out very slowly, because I thought, fuck this, I'm not holding that anymore. So I start letting the vapor out of my lungs. He obviously spots that. He starts screaming. He's like, okay, where the fuck is the vape? Where's the vape? Right, I know you have a vape type shit. He is fucking screaming at us about this vape, and I'm like, okay, well, no, I actually don't have a vape. It's just, my lungs. They're I can't remember what I said, but I said something really dumb, right? But anyway, he's not buying it, and he calls the head of PE. I basically get frisked on the spot. They find the vape on my possession, and now at this point I'm getting escorted to the head of year for our year, right? Not a very fun time, but I'm getting escorted there, and I arrive, and the PE teacher goes, oh, well, you won't guess what I just caught this boy doing. And he basically told her all of it, right? So I'm standing outside waiting for her to let me in and shit. It's been about 20 minutes now, and a girl walks past 2 years older than me, and she's pretty cool. We spoke before, and she's like, oh, you know what, I would take the vape, but I don't want to get kicked out of school, because at that point she was staying on extra time type. So she's like, I would take it, I don't want to get kicked out though, they already know you have a vape. I'm like, yeah, it's cool, don't worry. But anyway, that's a story for another time. I started talking to this chick. That's a story for another time though. But yeah, she eventually walks away. We have a conversation on that, but she walks away. And I get pulled into the office. Now mom gets called into the school, and consequences are met. The vape gets handed over to my mother, and my mother isn't very fucking pleased with me, to say the least, because I was, about 15, 16, between the ages of 15, 16, and vaping in school, being a fucking idiot, right? So yeah, that's basically the story of how I got caught in school, right? Well, the consequences for that, I didn't tell you the consequences, but I'm pretty sure I got, put into the base, which is basically in-school suspension. You just sit in a room all day. It's pretty shit. I didn't attend, obviously. I just skipped the days I was supposed to be in there, and I went back to my normal activity after it was finished. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I realised maybe you want more school stories, so here it is, back with another one. You know what it is. But anyway, stay hydrated, stay intoxicated, and stay happy, my friends. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.